You know, I have a new respect for Italian grandmothers after making pasta from scratch. That was hard.
Oh, Jesus
Well,
Christ. What the
we
fuck?
cheat. We have a pasta making machine that does like everything.
Yeah, like I have like I made the dough and stuff. But that was like the hard part. Cutting it was pretty easy because we have like a.
By the way, Lissy will be showing up at some point. She just said she doesn't know when she's going to get home after work because she's staying late.
Cool.
Well,
I say late, I mean as in like she's going to be at work when the time that we start. So she could be
Which is
leaving
now.
now or in like 10 minutes.
okay. Well, she'll get here when she gets here.
Yep. Okay, I think that's everyone that's on the board. Just have her off to the side. If you're wondering, the circle is just like where your camp is. So last session, you guys castrated a monkey. That happened.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey. I castrated a monkey.
did.
Okay.
Okay, you can have all the credit for that
Yeah,
one.
so-
I gave the monkey a serious case of heartburn.
Nobody else did that. I did that.
You're not wrong. You did. And by heartburn, you literally melted his heart with fire.
Don't fuck with the fire mage.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. So you guys eventually went to bed, and you dreamt of things. Feel free to discuss what happened in said dreams.
Hey guys, I had a weird dream last night.
Oh, you too?
Wait, so what time is it when we all wake up at the same time, or are we like
No,
just
you wake
waking
up. You wake up like intervals, like a few minutes apart. Whatever you would like to get up, really. Like
I
you can
imagine
get up
I'm
at
up
6 a.m.
before
or you
everyone.
can get up at like 12. It's up to you.
I imagine I get up before everyone else since
Dope.
Yeah, I'll probably wake up as soon as like my dream fades. My voice. And just probably look at Illifel because he's the only one awake and just be like, that was a weird dream.
I had a weird dream too. What did you see in yours?
Well, my God came to visit me.
Oh,
I'd be right at that time. Like, oh, goodness. That was freaky.
your God.
Hey, we're talking about
Yeah.
gods? Because I think one spoke to me.
What did he talk? What did he say to you?
He just gave me, just a heads up on things to come, like it was a lot.
I met a
Cool.
guy called Siegfried the Gallant slash Siegfried the Gallant. He just told me he was a seeker and he was going to help me.
You met a seeker?
Yeah, he said he was going to help me find other seekers. He said we met two. One was Paraxton, and the other was Silence, Jeeves' friend.
Not
My God didn't know their
friend.
name. But told me we need to be seeking them.
Yeah. This guy was like gigantic. He was like 10 feet tall.
So I didn't actually like see much of anything. I saw the symbol of the goddess that I follow the teachings of, and I'm fairly certain I heard her slightly ambiguous voice telling me that we've gone through time.
Yeah,
We're the seven chosen to wield ancient artifacts against an incoming tide of fiends.
Yeah, Siegfried said something along those same lines. Also told me he might help me find my brother, which I really should.
That'd be something.
That'd be pretty helpful.
Right.
Since I have no idea where he is.
So right about this time, I'm gonna say Icarus wakes up.
Oh goodness. Do I have the brand?
Yep.
Oh jeez. Well, I apparently when you guys see me, you will see how was it like two arrows intercrossing across my face?
He has one arrow going down his face. The tip of the arrow is at the bottom of his chin, and the other arrow is running left to right, where the arrow is on the left cheek, and the head of the arrow is on the right cheek.
Hmm.
And
It's
it
a
looks
brand.
burned.
Yeah, it looks like he got burned in his flesh.
Yeah, I'm gonna like get up and go over and start like tending to it and making sure.
Did
Yo, what happened to your
something
face?
happen last night?
Oh
It is not
God.
my
Yeah, dude.
We all
I
had some
got,
weird dreams.
I
Yeah.
got really bored and burnt a cross of arrows into your face. I hope you forgive me.
By the way, Darhana, you can make a medicine check if you would like to see how to help with this.
Did you have a weird dream, Icarus?
Yes.
What
But
did you see
I'm
in
not
yours?
sure it was a dream. There's something coming, it seems.
Yeah, tide of fiends. Lots and lots of fiends, devils,
Did
demons.
you see a
and
god
scorpions.
or a seeker?
I saw an envoy of her,
Hmm.
but nothing specific.
That was a
I-
24
I-
on my medicine check.
Yeah, yeah, you can tell these are fully healed.
Does it
Right.
look like it happened like a long time ago?
It looked like
Like
it
in the
happened
span- when we warped?
when he was born.
Oh, when he was born.
Yeah. Very, very long time ago.
No, don't worry. This is a sign from Estes. No, there's nothing wrong with it. I even feel more powerful because of it.
Yup.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
So all
You can
you
explain
guys,
it out of character if
But-
you would like.
Huh?
You can explain it out of character if you would like.
I will hold on to that.
Yeah, keep it surprised.
Or you can keep it a surprise when you start punching the shit out of everything.
Sure. I just
So-
feel like strangely happy, like a happy look on my face.
all you guys had dreams where cool ass motherfuckers came down and told you some crazy shit.
to be fair, mine was
Yeah.
a disembodied voice and a symbol. That's it.
And one beat the shit out of me.
Oh,
Cool.
By the
Icarus
way,
got
Lissy
beat up.
messaged.
Yeah, well, I got a fucking weird floating ball of light in my chest, and then a version of me came out of me that looked like a ghost, and kind of we just looked at each other like, "Sup, dude," and we just stared at each other. That was my fucking dream. Wish I got someone talking to me.
So, you met your one true love. Got it.
I know where you sleep at night.
That's cool. I know where I sleep at night too.
Oh, we'll see if that stays true.
should we? Did any of the people tell you where to go? Like,
My guy just fucking molested me, so
That's nice.
Just a vague sense of continuing to search for ancient artifacts like the Golden Adventure and that kind of thing. Not
So-
an actual direction.
At this point, Fracas wakes up and she immediately bolts out of the camp.
I guess I'm
I'm
I'm gonna
following.
chase after her.
Yeah.
And as she does so, a bunch of you guys hear wings flapping. And you can look up, and above you guys is. Where is it? I had the thing, and it doesn't want to show itself. Did that tell you to spell that? Right? Maybe? Yes?
Don't know what you're trying to spell.
We'll find out.
You'll see. You'll see in about 5 seconds.
The Phoenix. Moltres.
let's say, oh my god, a legendary.
Dude, there's Moltres.
Damn,
That's
I
a-
left my
that's a
ultra
big
balls
bird.
in
I've seen
the-
bigger.
By the
There's some
way,
fire.
I don't know if you guys know what type of bird this technically is. I don't know if any of you remember this, but the rock back from.
Yeah.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
basically a flaming rock, and they're called phoenixes. Great phoenixes, basically.
Oh fuck.
Yoink.
And it swoops down and literally just picks up Fracas and flies away. She does not struggle, by the way.
I'm gonna like yell out and just like collapse on the ground.
I'm
I'm gonna start
gonna
running.
watch, but not actually do anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna start running after it.
It's flying extremely fast. You can try and keep up with it, but eventually you're gonna lose sight of it. And like this, you're in a forest, so it's thick overbrush. So
Which way is it going?
You'll have to keep like looking every so often to make sure that you're keeping on the same track.
I'm gonna start climbing a tree then.
The second you stop running, you lose sight of the bird.
Damn it.
Did we
way
see
was it
that
going?
Fracas didn't struggle?
Make a perception check.
Where's it? Oh, shit.
Also, what were you saying?
And did we see that she didn't struggle?
Make a
That should be 14.
Make a perception check.
And mine should be
And-
14.
Yeah.
14 too.
Okay. Yours.
14.
You think it was going in a northwestern, but you couldn't really.
Was
say
it
for
heading
sure.
towards the building that we had seen when
No,
we
mine's 16.
first
The
came
what?
out, or that thing that we saw when we first jumped out? Was it heading in that direction?
Nope.
No, that was like southwest, wasn't it?
Yep. South.
All right. Well,
Mine was a 16.
16. Yeah, you could tell that the second she was picked up, she just started crying.
Oh my goodness.
Not like we're struggling, but like this is. Yeah, I was expecting this.
what the fuck do we do
Is
now?
this her friend? Was this? She kept asking about her friend.
Wasn't it her mother or something like that?
Maybe that was her mother.
Okay.
You don't
so I'm
know.
just gonna delete this now. I'm gonna delete Fracas.
Don't delete
Oh
that.
god.
Delete Fracas.
Sorry. Sorry, guys. That's how she ends the campaign. Bye.
Deleted.
All right. Should we start heading that way?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring us over to the main overworld.
Oh god, I'm
Oh,
huge.
jeez.
I'm upside down. Okay.
Oh God, I forgot about this.
Oh wait. Now I'm slightly tilted. Hold on. There we go. That's better.
Enough of that.
No, I'm still big.
Doesn't matter because you're not bringing them. Come on, man. Okay, so you guys are currently right over here in that forest. You saw a building over this way near the river.
And we don't have a map with us.
You do not.
And which way did
That's
we
just
see
the
the
general
bird fly?
direction. Huh?
Which way did we see the bird fly?
Northwest
Northwest.
ish.
So okay.
Well, let's go northwest, I guess. I'm not sure what's up there since we don't have a map.
Okay, well, you guys start trekking. This is a very big forest, by the way. You guys are about here, I would say. So you'd have to reach the lake. It would take about 2 days to get there. So as you start trekking, the forest isn't exactly like a thick, ominous forest. Not anything like the Theridian forest, but it's definitely like, there's woodland creatures, and there's you can hear wolves off in the distance, and you do see deer every now and then, and some rabbits and stuff like that, and it seems actually rather peaceful here. Like This is an untouched forest, so there aren't many people in this area. But as you keep walking, it takes about a few or so hours to get there, but eventually you reach a glade, and you see near the edge of the pool of water, opposite side of you guys, you see a horse, and it is fucking massive. It is gigantic.
Is it black?
It is not black. It is white. It's about a good 8 to 9 feet tall. Its legs are extremely muscular, and it looks like it has hooves, but like sharpened, and they look like they have like claws almost. It's weird. And it is very thick mane and very thick fur. And all over its body, you can see slight little cuts and scars, kind of like it's been attacked by something with thin little claws and stuff. Basically, like a cat just started attacking it.
Oh, I saw a giant horse in my dream, but it was black.
What is it with these forests and giant animals?
I don't know.
Are things so weird in the south?
Can I like make a perception check to see if there's anything else?
Don't remember
Go ahead.
seeing bunch of giant
be
creatures
a
growing
15.
up.
With a 15,
That was why.
You notice a couple other animals, but most of them are normal size. There's nothing dangerous about them. You see a fox here and there.
And does this horse look wild, or does it look like it?
It is definitely wild. It is definitely a wild horse. It doesn't have a saddle. It does not look like it's bridled or anything like that.
Can we approach, or do we leave it alone?
Can I make some sort of check to see how it's behaving?
Sure. That would be a nature check.
Oh boy. Oh.
With a 14, yeah, you can tell it's a horse, so it's just drinking water right now. It doesn't seem to be doing anything weird or out of the ordinary, but it's definitely not an ordinary horse. You can definitely tell that.
I think we should get a location with people to settle down first, because this forest is very weird.
Can I like climb a tree just to see what else is around us, surrounding area?
Sure. Make an athletics check as you try and climb one tree.
Good at that.
Yeah, I know you are.
That's
Are you now?
That should also be.
Well, this is why we don't say we're great at things, guys.
But that should be a 7.
Yeah,
Still
it
nat one.
should be a 7, but it's still not 1. And you fall on your ass, but which is a good thing, because the tree that you try to climb up opens its eyes and looks at you.
What the fuck?
Let's get the fuck out of this forest.
Hello?
Let's get the fuck out of
You see arms come out of the sides of it. It's weird. Like, you had just seen a tree, but now it is clearly a person that is just standing up, and it's easily 30, 40 feet tall.
Oh jeez.
Well, you draw your weapon?
Oh,
What
I don't draw.
I'm gonna like hold it right, just like
What?
make sure.
What do you carry as a weapon? Is it
A
a
mace.
bladed? Okay, it's a mace. Awesome. That's great. It does
Okay.
not react to that then.
Can
Hello?
I get the fuck out of here? I'm gonna go talk. I'm gonna go by the horse.
You're gonna go
Hello?
by the horse. Awesome.
Like stealth. I'm gonna go stealth.
Okay,
like,
well,
you know.
stealth then.
I'm gonna stand by Darhana, ready to watching the three men.
Well, with a natural 20 and a 30 fucking 1, yeah, no one can see you. You just disappear. Also,
So when
the
you
tr-
say,
no, go
Does
ahead.
it,
and when you say it's like a person, it's like a person that looks like a tree, or
No, it's a
or-
tree person.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
they have a face. They have
Kind of like Groot.
vertical
like
arms.
Treebeard?
Like, yeah, Treebeard. It's
Okay.
if you guys want to, you can make checks to see if you know what this is. But
No.
that character, you should know what this is.
Not like the
okay.
ones in my dreams.
No, not the ones that you saw.
What
in your
would
dreams.
the check
Okay.
These are
be?
the dead
I'm,
ones that you saw in your dream.
Oh,
I'm about to talk to it. Hello?
It speaks back. You do not understand what it is saying, and looks at you confused, like, "Huh, you should have understood that." And then speaks in very broken common. Mortal, what are you?
Elf?
Point ear. Or pointy ear.
That's a little racist, but yeah.
Yeah, it's an ant. It doesn't know what racism is. He looks over at the rest of you. Lizard person.
Excuse you?
He's a dragon form.
Yeah, he just kind of goes, lower weapon.
I'm gonna like lower the weapon, but I'm gonna like have it. I'm not gonna like remove my hand, like move my hand from it. But
Also, Dylan, what is your stealth bonus? It's 11, correct?
Yes.
Okay. This is gonna be hilarious. So obviously he doesn't see you, but I'd have to literally roll a natural 20 and then also double. So yeah, no. Where are you going again, by the way?
I'm approaching the horse.
Okay, what are you going to do when you get there?
Okay. About like, I don't know, 30 feet back from it, I'm going to just come out into the open very, very slowly with my hands up and then just start walking towards it peacefully.
The horse.
Yes.
Okay. So you're breaking your stealth.
Yes.
Okay. I'll get back to that then. The rest of you, however, go ahead and make perception checks for me. Dylan, you don't have to because you're not currently with the rest of the group.
That should be a 13.
Dope.
ooh,
Okay.
that's
Nice.
23.
Oh, jeez.
Is
Okay.
everyone's shit broken but mine?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Is
sure.
mine also broken and I don't know?
Yeah, we might have to swap to other character sheets.
Yeah.
Again.
I might just start rolling with the actual dice instead.
Yeah,
that's
that
what I
probably
was
wouldn't be a
doing.
bad idea.
It's when we I don't know if you have to like reapprove them or something, but it didn't like the level change.
It specifically
Yeah.
didn't like the proficiency bonus going up.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, math, why?
So I don't know if you just need to be like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
might have
they're
to- I might
they're
have to
supposed to
reset
do
that.
this.
That's why I love natural
Okay, well, either way, anyone with a 15 or higher, you find around you, you can see other trees starting to move as well. Like 6 or 7 of them.
I think there's more of them. I was
No
with
harm.
Dahana.
Another one actually walks up behind the one that you guys are currently talking to, and speaks in better common because this one has dealt with people before, and says, "We are not used to strangers in these parts."
We're not from these parts either.
I'm from a little further south, but
You
Oh,
wouldn't know
this
that because you
part.
don't know where you are.
well, I assume that I am north of where I originated from.
Okay, that makes sense. Never mind then.
Like hometown kind of originated from.
So you just made an assumption. Anyways.
Yeah.
Did you see a giant bird?
Oh, you mean Mulgra?
Oh,
All right.
sure.
Yes,
Big
he's
bird
one of
made
the
of fire?
he's one of the denizens of the mountains to the north of here.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
How far away is that?
About 400 miles.
Oh, God.
That's a long way.
That's a long way. That's a long way to walk.
That's literally like 3 weeks worth of travel.
Do you know any other people living here, like us?
He looks over to you and says, yes and no. They're not normal people such as yourselves.
What are they?
We call them the Sylvans.
Pixies.
I
Can I
wouldn't.
make a history or religion check?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a history check for me.
All of us?
Well, just her because she asked. I don't know
Okay.
what you
Yeah.
would want to roll for this. This would be either arcane, history, or what's the other one that would be good
Yeah,
here?
let's
I guess
see.
nature.
I'm kind of old, so.
Oh God.
Oh,
Nope.
great.
Well-
A 9.
Could have been a
Delightful.
9
Well,
on me too.
I
Like,
got 22.
Well, with 22, you definitely know. Sylvans are fey creatures, and you don't know exactly what they're referring to, but this is probably like something close to an elf.
Oh. Well,
I'm gonna be just elves.
like me?
He shakes his head. No point here. Ooh, Lissy said something.
Help, help, a bird.
Yep. Help! I'm dying! Oh no!
How far are they?
How far? What?
How far are the Sylvans from us?
Oh, he says they're everywhere in this forest. You could find them a little north of here, near the lakes.
Lakes are good.
Do
What happened to
they
the horse?
have?
What did you say? Oh,
What
yes.
happened to the horse?
Yes. Yes. Thank you, because I forgot about that. So as you break stealth, the horse looks over at you and speaks in common. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Wouldn't do what?
Or you're going to try and mount me.
God, no. I just wanted to, come. Well, I was going to say hi thinking you were an animal, but say hi,
Just so
essentially.
you know, you come up to its knee.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Okay, cool.
Especially
so it
'cause
could
I'm
literally crush
small.
you.
Well, that's why I came up all calm.
Dope.
Yeah, no, I just trying to make peace. I wanted to come. I was gonna pet you.
Kind of glad that you didn't just all of a sudden try and mount it, because
No, that
That'd
wasn't.
been
That was
fun.
never the plan.
yeah, he just ignores you and goes back to drinking his water because he's thirsty.
So, how are you?
He does not respond.
Could I pet you?
He looks over at you and just shrugs. If the best way a horse could shrug.
Well, I go over and pet its knee very gently.
It's soft and furry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep petting it.
Dope. Okay, back to the trees.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
I was really expecting you to mount him, because that would have been great.
No, I'm sorry.
What were we last asking the trees? I forgot.
I was gonna ask if do they have any buildings, or do they live
They
on
have
the trees?
they have housing technically, but they build it out of what they hunt.
Oh.
So it's like animal skin houses and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
they don't cut the trees down, obviously. That would be a bad idea.
Do
So
all the trees
besides
talk?
besides the Sylvan,
No, not all of us are shepherds.
What about the animals?
Only a few that have been blessed by the glade. anyways, he goes back to saying something about the Sylvans. You don't exactly make out how he's saying this because he does lapse back into tree speak every now and then, but his comment is mostly unbroken, unlike the other one, where like you get like one or two words. But after rambling in his tree speak, he comes back and says, "The Sylvans don't like outsiders. If you go to them, just be wary. Don't try and assume things or insult them. They won't like it."
We would never.
Do you know of any
Why?
other people besides the Sylvans around these parts?
There was a town much farther to the north here, but we haven't had contact with them in a very long time.
What about further south?
Who asked that?
Me?
He says, to the south? It depends on which direction you go. South, there's the coast. We don't go there, simply because our roots don't like the salt. But there are hills and mountains as well. I don't know of any big towns or big human dwellings. There is one. Don't remember the name of it, though.
Small
we saw
town?
something.
Huh?
We saw something to the southwest when we first came, or to the south. It was like the outline of some sort of building.
That would be the tower.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
tower?
we don't go there.
Why not?
Well, some say there's a witch there. She's extremely powerful. Any who go there die.
No, that sounds
Oh,
ominous.
boy.
We tree folk usually stay to our forests. We can't stray too long, or else our followers will stray from their homes.
Hmm.
We are shepherds, after all.
Are the Sylvans your followers?
No, they're just dwellers of the trees.
Then who are your followers?
Probably the trees.
He points to the trees,
Oh, right.
the ones that aren't walking. These are literally Ents from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Is the water like magical?
He goes, depends on what you mean by magical.
Did the water give you your life?
No,
Like make you talk?
no.
No.
Does it have any non-natural effects?
I wouldn't know. Because most things that drink the water are normal.
I don't think it's the water. I think it's the area.
That one.
Is there anything else of interest around here?
Only the lakes.
And how far are those from us?
They're about a day's travel.
Should we head there?
They're trying our luck with the Sylvans, I guess.
I
Yeah.
mean, we can always go to the small human settlement.
That's a few days north, isn't it?
No. It's like a day or two south.
Yeah.
He also doesn't know which direction that is. He just knows of it.
Right.
Back.
Well, fuck. Well, we should definitely keep going north, right, to get to
Yeah,
Fracas.
we need to
don't
go.
know that we can. It will take us days to catch up to anything with. What was the name of the bird again?
Mulgra.
Mogra. It'll take us days to catch up to Mulgra if we can. Whatever plans they have for Fracas, I think we can't interfere with.
I'm gonna
Hey,
turn to the tree. Yeah.
yeah.
and ask.
What?
Does Molgrub usually take people, or
What do you mean, take people?
well, we had a friend with us and she got picked up by Molgra.
That Mulgrub doesn't hunt.
Well,
Well,
okay,
if
she's
she
not
was getting
food.
some-
That's good.
Yeah, but
If anything, it goes out to sea.
I have to see.
Any of the animals that live in this forest are too small for it to hunt.
Right. So have you ever heard of Mulgra taking people for reasons other than hunting?
Not that I know of.
A tiefling?
What do you mean a tiefling? What's that?
Devil-blooded.
Horns.
A devil?
Not a devil. One who comes from a family line
Descendant.
descending from devil-touched humans.
I've never heard of such a creature.
Oh,
Hmm.
well,
That's too bad. They can be cool.
Well, I think the people closer here wouldn't have any kind of hint at what happened to her,
yeah.
more so
Yeah.
than anyone in the south.
And it seems that even if they haven't had contact with someone, there is a town further north. So maybe we should check that out too.
Yeah.
After maybe checking out the Sylvans.
We'll have to be cautious around the Sylvans. I don't want to end up part of one of their huts.
Good point.
Yeah, that's a good point. Do you know
The
any
lakes?
Sylvans?
He says, I know a few. Most keep to themselves. There's Gracious, if you would want to talk to him.
Gracious. And what's your name?
I don't have a name.
Does he have a beard?
No, he does not.
Okay.
Trees
Very
don't have ears.
specific question.
Well, does he have a moss beard?
No, he does not.
Okay.
He is a tree. If he has moss, he'd pick it off.
All right.
Is there any characteristic that we can notice sets him apart from any other tree?
Yeah.
treants?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you this. He has darker eyes than the other ones. Most of them have like a green hued eyes. This one has like a brown / greenish brown kind of color.
Big old brown
Hazel
eyes.
eyes.
Hazel, that's the color I'm looking for.
We will call you Hazel.
Do you say this?
No.
Okay, because I have no idea how you would react to that.
Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Don't get skinned alive.
Yeah, we'll
We
try
will
not to do that.
Do our
We'll try.
best.
Do we
No
see
promises.
Jeeves just petting the horse?
Yeah, you do.
All right.
Well, seems
Did you try to find some Sylvans?
Yeah, I'll probably walk over there and just kind of relay the conversation. Well, eyeing the
Oh,
horse.
he was within earshot. He could hear.
Oh, was
everything.
he? Okay.
Okay.
He just,
I didn't know how far away.
So should we try to find some Sylvans?
the glade is only about like 20 by 20 feet.
Hmm.
So,
Maybe, unless we want to check out the lakes first. I don't know.
Maybe we'll see them on the way to the lakes.
Sounds good. And then
Maybe.
maybe we can continue heading north.
Yeah.
I want to know if I could cut back to talking to the horse.
yeah, you could.
Want to know if I can make a persuasion check to convince him to let me get on him.
Okay. Roll that persuasion, sir. And I want to know what you're saying to try and persuade him.
Horrible.
Or maybe animal handling.
No, it actually wouldn't be animal handling.
No, of course not. So I would like to say, uh, I was just wondering if maybe I could just really quick, since we're being all buddy buddy, I'm giving you some pets. Maybe I could just quickly, for a couple seconds, just climb up and see how tall things are from up there, and
So
yeah, I could
at
pet
this
your-
point,
your
you're
head.
saying climbing up. He stands up, and I don't mean like oh, it was a horse that was kneeling down. I mean
No, I
like
get what you mean.
on his hind legs, and his front paws go from being legs to being arms, and those claw-looking hooves are fingers.
I imagine we're walking over right as this happens.
Huh.
Yeah. You are.
That didn't answer my question, but that's really cool.
Would you like to ask that again?
Jeez, let that horse alone.
Yes. It was just a question, friend. I'm not trying to rustle, any kind of bad emotions. I just
Okay.
think that you're super fluffy, and I would like to.
I'm going to make a roll now because at this point this would have been when the roll happened. He's going to simply say, I only let those who break me ride me.
Can we hear that?
At this point, yes. Because you guys would have walked over here at this point.
Oh my god, he's gonna try it.
He's gonna kill himself trying to ride that horse.
It will be a wonderful show, though.
What if I mean, maybe I can give you some sort of favor or something in exchange.
I don't
Yeah.
need anything from you, small man. And then he starts walking.
I am in fact very small.
Buy horse, man.
Can I get a high five now that you have hands?
Okay, no, it doesn't have hands. It has fingers that are like. Okay, so you know how a hoof looks? It's like that solid piece of.
Yes.
I actually don't know what it's made of. But it's like that, but it separates into three, and they're like. I guess fingers wouldn't be the correct terminology. They're like claws.
Oh yeah, you see, that's not what you said.
Yeah, well, he can move them around like they are fingers, but they are definitely sharp and pointy.
Well, then I don't say that.
That's a good idea, because he would high-five you in the face.
Hey, you said he had fingers, okay?
That
It's your
was my
bad.
fault, yes. That was my bad.
What you learn about the horse?
Oh, absolutely nothing. I just wanted to see if he'd let me climb on him. He wasn't really a fan. I mean, I tried to talk. He
when
wasn't
it stood
down.
up, when it stood up, it was like 15 feet tall.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not intimidated easy.
Yeah, I figured as much.
uh,
Things are big over here.
Everything's big to me.
I'm
I'm not used
Everything's
to
big,
being
like-
big
everything's-
to me.
I'm
Curious
quoting that
about
as-
these rumors of a
That
witch.
is quoted.
well, let's try to find Fracas before we try to kill a witch.
I don't
Well, I
necessarily.
don't think that we should find Fracas.
That's a stupid thing to say.
Not because she's not a valuable member of our team, because she's being carried by a firebird. We don't know where she's going, and she didn't really she seemed like she understood what was happening.
Well, we know where she's going now because of the ants.
It will take us a long time to get anywhere close.
And she moves quicker than we do, and by the time we get there, who knows if she'll even still be there. I say that she'll
Leave her?
seek us out.
We don't have anywhere else really to go.
Yeah, we don't know
Well,
where we are. We
we-
don't know.
We need to stay together. We can't continue
Abandoned,
losing people.
Who says she's lost? She got carried away by a giant firebird. It's
We
not
don't know
like,
if she's lost or
she
not,
trailed
so-
away from the campsite.
I honestly don't think Fracas is in danger.
Well, I don't know. I'd rather make sure.
I'd rather head
And it
south.
doesn't. I'm not worried anymore if she's in any big danger, but we need to be staying together. We can't
Yeah, we had that
can't be
dream.
splitting up.
There
Like,
is
oh,
thousands
fine.
of orcs coming to murder us, and you're trying to take a week's detour to go meet with someone who
That
not
might
be
have
there.
already happened. That might be years and years and years in the future. We don't
Yeah.
know where we are, geography or timeline.
We just know we step out of a tavern and ended up in a
Some of
forest
you
full
do
of
know
big
that.
things.
And we had those, and like in our dreams, Siegfried told us that we need to stick together. There's 7 of us to.
Fuck your dreams. I don't care about your guys' dreams. I care about my heartbeat. I care about waking up tomorrow. I'm not going to fight some fucking firebird for some chick I met a couple weeks ago who seems okay with the idea of being carried away by a firebird.
To be
Okay.
Something
fair, I
about
didn't
fighting.
Yeah,
quite get a good look at her, but
She didn't exactly seem like she was trying to get away from it. And I don't have anything that's going to be capable of getting her. I
so
don't
where
know
do you
where she's
want to
going.
go? You just want to stay here?
no, I
I
want
want
to
to get the
head.
fuck out of this forest of giant animals.
Well, there's people to the north, and that's where also Fracas is.
There's
Yeah,
also
there's
people to the
north.
south-ish area.
Good.
Not
Are
too
you
long
saying
where
be-
they
There's the
are.
tower. I kind of want to see if this evil witch thing is true.
that
I,
seems like a
I
problem
say
for
that we
another
head
day.
north, but I don't say that we go on some miraculous journey to find anyone. If we're
Well,
heading
we're
north in
going north.
general, sure, but
Ugh.
I'm not down to go try to steal a chick from Firebirds.
Well, you can chill with the people we find while we go do that. Then.
Yeah.
Let's get moving while we still have light.
Yeah.
Fine, we'll
Is
head
it
north.
early?
By the way, it's about 11 o'clock in the morning.
So there's still time.
Oh yeah, you guys got plenty of time.
So should we head?
We're never
to the
gonna
lakes?
catch up to Fracas.
Well, we're gonna head north anyway, aren't we?
That's my plan.
I want to circle back around south eventually, but fine.
Yeah,
Go.
it's just to find someone like established here. Maybe not the Sylvans, but they say there's a town north. Maybe they have more information about the validity of that fucking witch in the south. Maybe she's not as bad as they say. Or maybe they know more.
Maybe.
Also, if there's a
You
small
don't-
town nearby a tower where an evil witch lives, maybe they'll have better knowledge on whether or not that witch is actually evil.
Do we know which one is closer to?
You do not.
Because we didn't get an exact bearing on this one to the south-ish area.
Hmm.
By the way, when I said it was 400 miles away, the mountains, that was me telling you as a DM that it's 400 miles. Doesn't mean that the treant knew exactly how far 400 miles
Yeah,
is. Didn't speak.
of course.
But can we even in the clearings, could we really see the mountains from where we were?
Nope.
Oh
Gosh,
yeah, so it's gonna be.
well, I mean, if we have to head a direction anyway, we might as well head north towards her. But you guys shouldn't get your hopes up, and I don't think that. I hope you guys can come to your senses sooner than later.
I already
You guys are
have.
thinking too much with your heart and not enough with your mind. 'Cause
No,
the
no,
things
you
that you're
were crying
saying are
earlier.
just illogical. Oh yeah, that's fine. But I still made rational decisions. My emotions have nothing to do with it.
Hey, maybe
I can get
Maybe-
emotional and still make rational decisions, and you guys are freaking out and making stupid decisions.
Well, I was told in a dream that we need 7 people to
I
stop the
don't care about your
invasion.
fucking dreams.
Well,
Your
you're
dreams
one of
aren't
the 7
valid
people in the
arguments.
dreams that were supposed to stop this stupid invasion.
Cool beans. Have another
Yes.
dream with 6 people.
Stupid poopy heads.
Well, I don't know about his dream, but I went to sleep, woke up with this on my face.
I'm not saying the dreams don't have. I don't give a shit. Let's just move because I'm done talking to you, fucking people.
I vote that we
Okay.
actually stay here and talk for another hour.
Yes.
All in
That
favor,
we
say
stay
aye.
here and not talk.
That'd be boring.
I'm gonna
Let's get a
start
move
walking
on.
north.
I would like
I
to
feel
walk
that.
up and gently punch Ontor in the balls. I'm
I'm
about
Gently.
non-lethally.
I'm going to ready a firebolt
Make an attack
as
roll.
soon as he makes any sort of movement towards me. Because I don't trust leaves.
I'm not
That
even
happens.
close. I'm following Dorhana. I'm not looking at them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk off. Got pissed off.
Yes. Because you're punching him in the dick. Also, firebolt, yo.
Well, fuck.
Nice.
What do I make
So
my
you
attack
miss
roll now?
with a firebolt. You do make the attack roll because he missed. I do want this to at least slightly happen.
It was directed generally at him, and I would assume he would be able to tell that.
Yeah. So as that happens, when I walk up, what am I rolling?
An
The
unarmed
only attack I
strike.
usually do is whisper. Where is that?
Unarmed, yeah.
I've never made one of those.
You
Where is
basically
it?
just roll a d20.
Oh, okay. I don't fucking know.
You add all your I would assume you're proficient in your fists, so you add your proficiency to that. Also, I'm pretty sure that's going to hit its armor class.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of punching him in the dick, I just slap him as hard as I can in the face.
All right.
Wait,
then
can
say,
he
"What the
reach my face?
Fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, that's a good point. How tall are you?
I am
Uh,
6.5 feet tall.
Yeah. I don't know if you're going to be able to reach that, buddy.
Well, sure. Then I punch him in the balls, but not playfully.
Okay, yeah, you punch him in the balls. That happens. Roll a d4, please.
He gets a D4. Normally it's just you get 1 plus your strength.
You're getting punched in the balls full force. It's gonna
That is full force in normal unarmed strike. Unless you're a martial artist. Like, the monk gets unarmed strike bonuses, but...
Oh,
Yeah. That's because he's
Oh,
trained in
he's
martial
doing the
arts.
thing you
When you
said.
get punched in the balls, it hurts. So you take 3 damage.
And then I say, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
I'm going to firebolt again.
Make
I'm just gonna make sure that the
Damn it.
make a Constitution check, please, before you're able to do that, because I want to see if you're able to concentrate enough.
Can I just make sure that like the forest isn't catching
Check or
fire?
saving throw.
Check, because not saving throw.
What is with these rolls?
Bruh, these low ass rolls up. Yeah, you double over in pain after trying to do that because you have no focus. There's no way.
Oh, I'm gonna get you back so hard. Why did that
Hey,
jump up?
Joe, are any of the trees like catching fire or anything?
No,
Or
Okay.
pissed that we're like playing with fire.
I would have assumed like you aren't doing this right next to the glade.
Imagine.
That's what
You
that's what
are.
I thought
You're pissing
exactly
off
what
a
we're
bunch
doing.
of. You're pissing off a bunch of fucking ants.
Yeah, I think if we're playing by the rules, we were like right there still.
Yeah.
We were
Alright.
talking to the horse.
The second there's fire, the tree ants immediately go over to you and say, "Yeah, don't do that." Like as a warning. No, fire is not good in this forest.
Hey,
There are less friendly creatures than us for this.
Ontor was just saying how he was trying to burn you guys down.
That is an absolute lie. I don't want to hurt any
Ontor-
trees. I just want to hurt that little fucker. And now I'm really
Ontor
pissed. I want to
was
magic
trying
missile
to-
this fucker.
Also,
Hey,
you're elevating this a little bit much.
Yeah.
It's one thing to playfully flick each other and do damage to each other, but it's another to actually hit each other with malicious intent and magic like this. Like, I can understand Firebolt. Firebolt doesn't do a lot of damage, but magic missile.
Firebolt does more damage than a magic missile. I will say that. My
Magic
firebolt
missile
does 2d10.
Magic missile is guaranteed damage.
It is.
Firebolt is not. You are using a spell slot to attack your friend.
Friend is a little much at this point. I haven't trusted Jeeves yet because he's shady, and he just attacked me, as far as I'm concerned.
Either way, he is still your ally, and you are openly attacking him.
He's trying to convince Ents to kill me.
Shush. For good reason. You literally just tried to firebolt him.
Okay, so what you're saying is responding to being hit in the nuts is worthy of him trying to convince an entire force to murder me, but that's okay, but I can't respond with the same amount of lethal intent. That I'm gonna say is fucked.
I never said I was murdering you.
Listen to me.
You're trying to get the priest to murder me at this point.
I muted you on tour because I don't want you to keep talking back to me. When I say something, you listen to me. Okay. Now, here's the thing. He went to go punch you playfully in the nuts. That's fine. You then responded with a fireball. That missed. Had it not missed, that would have been a combat. I would have actually made you guys roll initiative and to see who would have won that combat. However, you missed and he punched you in the nuts for it. You are elevating this to the point where you are actually trying to kill him with magic missile.
I'm not trying to kill him. I was just going to give him...
Sure you aren't.
No, I wasn't going to actually go further than a single volley of magic missile just to tell him to back off.
There are other ways of doing that besides
Okay,
using the
I want to point out that he is literally attempting to convince an entire forest of 3 people that I am attempting to burn them down. That would get me killed. That is the same lethal intent.
Escalated because of you.
I'm pretty sure that's a valid response to someone who is trying to fireball you.
I have been polite, and I just want to say my case.
You have not been polite. It is not polite to go up and punch someone in the nuts for making a joke.
No, I'm not in character, you fuckbag. What I'm saying is that me walking up to you and trying to make a joke, literally, as I was walking up, you'd be like, oh, well, I don't like Jeeves, and he's walking up, so I firebolt him.
That was a warning shot.
Got to you. That's not what you at all.
That is not how you respond to someone walking up to you. That's metagaming, because you made the assumption that he was going to hit you. You didn't know what he was going to do. Unless you made an insight check to see whether or not he was going to have malicious intent, which you did not do, you do not know that he is actually trying to punch you in the balls.
And either way, it was just a little fucking joke that you're blowing out of proportions ridiculously.
That's a little bit much. You do that again, I am going to silence you and you're not going to be able to talk for the rest of the fucking game. You are literally going to be muted by a god.
Fine.
I don't take shit like that very simply. Don't do that.
Make a little fucking joke.
I was only making a joke.
With a fire...
No, that wasn't a joke. That was a 20-minute detour in argument.
Yeah, spells are a bit much. It's okay to do something like magic.
Spells are all I have. I have no physicality to me in any way.
We weren't fighting. It was a joke.
Do you have Mage Hand? Do you have anything that can be non-lethal damage? Because that's what he was aiming for. He was aiming for non-lethal damage. Firebolt is lethal damage. That's my point. You were responding with something playful, with something that is definitely not playful, that is used in the combat scenario.
Can you just continue, please?
Yes, we can continue.
Let's continue.
All right. So you guys start walking, and I assume at this point you guys are going to solve the matter however you wish in character, or it just ends right there. And the rest of you guys have already started to walk away at this point. 3 Ents are going to escort you at this point because they do not trust you. they're going to say, we're going to bring you to the Sylvans, and the second that you're done with the Sylvans, we're going to escort you out of the forest. We don't want you staying here without our permission, without our oversight. Because if you're going to just willy-nilly use fire in this forest, we're not happy about that.
I would not randomly aim for a tree. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, I'm glad it wouldn't be randomly.
I'm gonna apologize and then make small talk about the forest to try and kind of gain bearing on where we are.
Dope.
Like,
Okay. So
seasons and stuff.
you basically ask for directions. You guys are, he says you're in the western portion of their forest, which is, what you would assume. And the Sylvans live in the northern tip area, which is west of the lakes. And after you get to that point, they'll probably leave you alone at that point, but it's recommended that you don't do anything stupid while you're in that portion, because the Ents aren't actually allowed to go into the Sylvan area, because the Sylvan elves are very territorial. So anything that goes into their territory is considered fair game in a way. So basically, they're going to be bringing you to the border. Sylvan elves will approach you guys. You'll talk to them, see what happens. And if anything good happens, great. If nothing good happens, you leave immediately. That's basically what you gain from them talking to you.
Cool.
Okay, so unless you want to ask any more questions, you guys eventually do reach the edge of Sylvan territory. And almost immediately, there is a... You see him in like the upper parts of the trees. He's not like trying to be hidden. He's just sitting there. It looks like he's sharpening. What do you call those things? Javelins. He's sharpening like wooden javelins and stuff. And he whistles to you guys, and it's a very pretty sound actually. Like it sounds like a bird whistling basically. And you hear other whistling sounds from off in the distance, and that sound continues for like the next couple minutes. And he hops down, see if he lands on his feet. So he jumps down and he goes to land, but he kind of like lands on his ankle, and he twists his ankle and plops right into his face.
Smooth.
I meant to do that.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
well done then.
Oh,
He said, "Oh, it's the sentry. This is Gracious.
oh,
He's one of the sentries for the Sylvans.
okay. Well, thank you for taking us to him.
Yeah, we can't go any further than this. But
Thank you very much.
Apologies for earlier.
yeah,
Again.
if they allow you entry into their territory, that'd be a miracle. But if you do somehow get in, we'll leave you here. But if you don't, we'll escort you to the edge of the forest. So we'll stay here for now."
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna slowly kind of go up to Gracious, but stay like kind of 10, 15 feet away.
Okay, 15 feet away? Awesome.
Yeah.
So
I'm
as
gonna
you
walk up
approach
with
him, he actually pulls out a bow.
I'm put my hands up.
He
Same.
nooks an arrow. He doesn't point it at you, but he like keeps a wary eye of you. Like, I don't know who you are. I see that the Ents brought you, so you must be trustworthy somewhat. I ask you to leave your weapons here for now. We do not allow any weaponry that can be used to harm us into our territory. He's basically asking you very nicely, disarm.
I'll put my glaive begrudgingly on the ground
I'll drop my mace. Yeah.
and my
That makes
warhammer.
sense.
Okay.
I
Might
dropped
get
my
that.
scimitar.
I heard that, Chris. I dropped my pen. That was great. I like it.
Can someone just get me when you're done, then I'm not leaving that behind.
Sure.
He does say someone will come and take them and bring them with us, but I can't allow them into our territory.
I'll also put the 2 daggers.
Okay, cool.
So we're not from here. We just got kind of magically transported to a few miles to the east or west, and we're making our way north.
back in time.
Yeah.
Do we know that?
He just kind of goes like, okay.
We're looking for like some other people, like civilization to the north.
A city, a town, something.
Something.
The closest town is Denria, but that's to the south.
That's a town, not anything else.
Yeah, that's just a town.
People live there still.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
We're back in time, guys.
Yay! Oh God.
Again?
I'm from Denria.
He says, "Oh, okay, that's great."
Do you have a map?
A map would be amazing.
The elder has a map, but we'd have to ask him first, and we don't know if the other sentries are going to agree to let you in. And at this point, you hear another whistle, and this one is a little bit more sharper pitched, and you see
Wait.
what?
No, that was an actual. No, continue.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you were waiting to say something. Okay. You see a few other of these elven people jump down from the trees, and these ones have weapons. They have sharpened javelins and bows and all that kind of good stuff, and they are aiming at you. And
I'm gonna raise my hands up higher.
okay, awesome.
I wave.
One of them is taller than the other ones, and I'm going to describe what they look like. They are tanned, skinned elves with slanted eyes, blondish brown hair, and a very, very pointed face looking. Like it's kind of like an egg, but with a sharp point, and that's their chin. And their ears are extraordinarily long, like a good foot long, and they're very thin, like a rapier kind of ear. And their eyes are usually either between blue or a vibrant green.
I'm gonna say hello in Elvish to them. See if
They do not respond.
Okay.
We don't necessarily need to step in
We just
your
need
territory. A map would be nice. If there's any way you could give any kind of copy, any information on
Okay,
what
question.
was the bird's name?
Mulgra. Question. Do any of you speak Sylvan?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, great. At this point, they actually all start conversing, and Gracious says in common, we aren't of the normal elven races. We actually technically aren't supposed to be here. We're only here for short periods of time. Please give us a moment. And he goes over to converse with the others. And as they're speaking, more sentries show up, and they are all like armed, and they are pointing their weapons at you. And you guys look around, and you hadn't noticed them at first, but literally all around you there are Sylvans in trees pointing weapons at you. There are dozens of them. And some of them have actually surrounded you. Like, you didn't even see it at first, but they are all surrounding you at this point, including you, Dylan. So after a few moments, Gracious walks up to you, because he's the only one that speaks common. He says to you, I have to ask one more time. Why are you here again?
We're trying to find some humans. or civilization, really.
So you need our map.
Yeah, that would be kind
Or
of
a
helpful, 'cause
copy
we don't really know
of
where.
the map.
Yeah, we're kind of
Okay.
lost. We don't know where we are.
Um,
I'm gonna very carefully take out my scroll case, like just very, very slowly, and pull out a sheet of paper and like some charcoal and like anything to help us. We have no idea this area at all.
okay. He says, well, we can get you the map. You don't have to come into our territory for that, though.
No, that's
Okay.
totally
Okay.
fine.
That would
That's
be
Um,
amazing.
He does say, if you would, I do need the map back eventually.
Yeah, we just want. We'll see. We'll copy it down.
Okay, that's fine then. Stay here.
I'm gonna ask before he goes if he has any information on Mulgrace or
Mulgra?
Mulgra.
The second you say that name, he turns and looks at you and said, "What did you just say?"
Mulgra, a friend of ours, was taken by them.
And they're already dead.
Dead?
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's
What?
less than reassuring.
This-
I don't know what the Ents have told you, but Mulgra is not a merciful creature. We've had to fend it off several times from this forest. The Ents herd the trees. That's their flock. That's their duty. They don't have any way of defending themselves. We are, if anything, we're the only creatures that can defend this area. We've had to fight off that creature several times.
Has it
and
taken
we've
anyone
lost
before?
Doesn't. Yes, many times.
Fuck.
They never come back.
Do you know
we've
where?
got a
Do you know
giant
where?
bird that people don't return from. We've got an evil tower that no one returns from.
So we know of two
This is a dangerous journey.
places that it stays. We have seen it several times go to the south, far to the south, and go into the ocean somewhere. We don't know exactly where in the ocean, but it stays out there for long periods of time. Periods of time where it wouldn't be able to set down in the middle of the ocean, so we would assume that there's some kind of nest or island out there that it makes its home at. The other times is when it goes north, and we're pretty sure this is where its roost is, where it's young and stuff like that. That's where we think that's where that is. It's in the. I'm gonna type it out because I'm no good. I'm no good at saying the words. The Christ Hale Mountains.
Mhm.
More specifically on one of the peaks. We don't know exactly which one, but we know that it's often seen flying around those mountains. And those are far to the north.
All right.
You know, just because you never see them again doesn't mean they die.
We would assume that if a bird carries something away, it's either hungry or it's angry, and that usually ends in the person that or the thing that it's carrying ending up dead.
Well,
Usually.
I prefer not to make assumptions.
That's just normal bird behavior.
It
I'm
doesn't
gonna
seem
think
like
of
it's a
an ask
normal
if
bird.
it
Doesn't really seem a normal bird, but
Yeah, normal birds are not on fire, but
Yeah, or that
It's
big.
normal to us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're used to giant.
What even is normal anymore?
I hate this territory.
I think it's neat.
And
Go,
so,
get
so
them.
did any of you say the tower out loud?
I sort of
Hunter
mentioned
did,
it.
I think.
Yeah.
I
I
did.
don't think so. Oh,
I
There's
did,
something-
not incredibly loud, mostly
Okay.
for those
That's
immediately around me. But yeah, I would have said the tower out loud.
Okay. I'm just gonna say that he didn't hear it then.
The Ents told us like there's people to the north, a tower to the south with a witch, and
Okay, so you
I think a town.
You just list off the stuff that I've mentioned. Awesome.
Yeah.
After saying tower, he says, "Don't go there." That's it's difficult to explain. We don't know of anyone that goes there because there's too many rumors and bad. It's not great to go there. None of us have ever gone there because of what we've heard about it. There are a few people who have gone there from the town to the north, but from what I understand, there's a gruesome tale of them being flayed alive and being displayed in the middle of the field
Yeah.
without their skin.
Oh,
So that's a nice witch.
I don't know
I-
anything else.
I want to investigate this,
I'm sure.
especially
They
because
would-
there's a town that sounds so close to it. If Denry is so
Yeah.
close and still habited,
I don't know what to tell you. I've never been there. I've never heard of anyone going there and coming back. I don't know.
then you very well may never see me again.
Yay!
Wow, I would be so disappointed.
All right, that's enough, guys.
Oh,
Alright, I'm gonna
let's look at the
thank
map
him.
first.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
think of it just like
At this point, like he had said, "I'll get you the map," but the second he heard Mulgra, one of the sentries ran off and did his job for him, and the map is given to you.
okay, cool. So we're gonna kind of copy.
So it
Copy
is
the
not
landmarks.
a map of the entire world. It is a map of just the eastern half of the world. So like, if I had to give dimensions of it, it's like this basically.
And I'm gonna ask him to point out kind of like where they think Mulgra is specifically like towns, anything.
Okay. So on the map that they showed you, they are not listed, but he does point to several places on the map where there are towns. I will actually mark them on your map for you so you actually know where they are. I'm a nice person. Let's go with something a little brighter. Let's go with yellow. There's a town here. There's a town here, obviously. There's a town here. There's a town here. There's a town here. There's a town here and a town here.
and where are we?
You guys are currently here.
Okay.
And there's a scale on the map, right?
Huh?
There's a scale on the map.
Oh, yeah. To tell you how
Okay.
far everything is.
Okay. Well, Denria or whatever the town to the south is a little far.
You don't see the giant ass tower.
Yeah.
It's not on the map.
It's not on the map.
Should we go to the town to
don't
the north
see
first?
a little yellow square, so obviously it doesn't exist.
So which way should we go first? To the north, to that town? It's a little closer.
This- yeah, I imagine we're sitting there all with the map, and I'll just be like, yeah, this northern town looks closer.
Yeah.
And closer to a lot of other
A
towns.
lot of towns. Yeah.
So a lot of more information to know.
North then?
Dope. I should mention, like, you guys are actually now here. I moved the little square to be closer to the actual area where the saloons are. So it's actually closer than that.
So, guys, you guys said that we were in the past.
We are most certainly in the past if Denria has living people in it.
So would that mean Paraxon's alive?
I don't
Maybe.
know
Oh God, is my
how
brother even?
any of that.
Is my brother even missing now? Fuck.
How long
We
did he
probably
go
don't
missing?
even
Oh
exist.
God.
How long ago did he go missing?
Paradox.
I don't even know. It was a few months. Like
We're more than 20 years into the past.
Was Denria destroyed 20 years ago on tour?
Around 20 years ago, yes.
Okay, so minimum we are 20 years ago.
I'm just gonna look at my glaive now. Like what? I still have this? What the fuck? Oh,
There's no
God.
two of them.
Oh boy.
I
This
mean,
is-
technically,
This is
there's two of
confusing.
everything we have on us.
Fucking
Dude, is
time
there gonna be
wizards.
two of me now?
I mean, technically, you don't exist yet, Dylan.
Yeah.
Jeeves
Tech-
hasn't been born yet.
Neither
No.
has on tour.
Do I
I'm
just
the only one who's
disappear?
been born.
Wait,
Maybe.
how old is on tour?
He's. Let me check the actual age, but I know he's less than 30. He
20
is 21.
Yeah, he hasn't
So
been born
almost-
yet.
So at least 20 years ago. I'm 130. I'm so young.
But seriously, guys, Paraxon might be alive.
He may be.
Yeah,
he
you
should-
never know.
He is. He should be.
Well, I don't know. This time shit can fuck everything.
Yeah, I'm an old man.
A version of him, maybe.
Well, I think
It's like a version of that old wizard.
I think we
that
should set
met.
a side goal of trying to find Paraxon.
Well, that's gonna be
Yeah,
kinda
after
hard,
Fracas.
but- Yeah.
Yeah,
Fracas would probably want to help with that.
from the giant firebird.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess that you guys actually like make a mark for where she would.
Yeah. Well, so we head to that town to the north.
Yeah,
Let's
they'll
say.
most
It'll be
likely
easy to
have
just follow
even-
that
No,
river.
that's really dark.
I mean, it's easily visible.
Yeah, we can see it. It
So
doesn't.
that red square is most likely where she is.
Well, let's head north. We can follow the river. Is the river marked on the map?
What? Huh?
The
This
river.
Yes, the river is
All
there.
right. Yeah. So we can just follow that river.
Well, I guess I'll ask him the best way of following the river if there's a road.
Follow the river.
Well, thanks. Thanks,
Alright.
buddy.
Well, do we have to pass through your territory to get there, or should we just go
No,
around?
we can bring you to the edge of the forest.
Okay.
That would be greatly appreciated.
And that happens. Yay!
All right.
We'll just say like they escort you. The Ents eventually do go away. They don't need to escort you. And the Sylvans they make small talk here and there, but most of them, can't understand what a word they're saying. But Gracious does try to,
As we go, I do want
say
to.
everything.
I do want to ask while we're being walked to the edge of the forest. Gracious, was it?
Yes.
Do you know if any of
Sorry.
your kinsmen speak primordial?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Why do you ask?
Well, I speak primordial as well.
Ah,
I also know
No.
infernal and abyssal.
I don't know what either of those things mean.
Do you know what devils and demons are?
Loosely?
Infernal is the language of devils. Abyssal is the language of demons.
Great. Glad to know that.
I also know the language of dragons.
Oh, you mean draconic?
Yes, I do mean draconic.
Yeah, a few of us would know that one.
Ah,
I doubt that any of them are here, though. Those are
Ah.
the more elderly. The studious ones, as they AKA the elders. The ones that have been, doing this for 30 million years.
Give or take a year.
Yeah, give or take 50 million.
give or take a millennia.
Sorry, yawning. Okay, so you guys reach the edge of the forest, and in front of you is technically a hill, but it doesn't. Okay, it is a mound, but it does not look like a normal mound.
Okay, wait. A giant ugly monster might come out of this.
No, it looks like it's been dug up and then covered with dirt. Like this is a huge mound that something was buried under, or something like that.
Oh.
And beyond that, you can see a very large and pretty lake. It looks like it is crystalline blue. I love how you guys are typing out a conversation.
Yep, just in case something comes up in voice.
So, how far from here? Like, is that a couple day travel?
Yeah.
Longer than that.
Gracia says, "We'll leave you here. Just follow the river. It'll take you a few days, but good luck. I hope that your friend is still alive."
We hope as well. And thank you.
Thank you.
Anytime. And they leave and go back in the forest. Oh, and your weapons are handed back to you, obviously.
All right.
Did not mean to forget that. I swear.
Here, good luck, say the Sylvans.
Yeah. Bye.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
weapons. Oh, damn it. Ah.
Thanks for the steel, you inbred weirdos.
So, just to clarify, he definitely heard me say Parax and didn't give a reaction, right?
Nope.
Okay, just making sure.
Never heard of them.
Interesting tree accent.
You look at the mound a little bit closer, and it looks like it's what do you call it? You know how when you dig up grass and then plant new ones, and it's slowly starting to grow back? So it looks like it has very, very short grass on it. That's basically what the mound looks like. Like, this is not fresh, but it's not old either.
Maturing.
Yep. Okay.
Any
I-
kind of investigation
Sure.
check on what I
Investigate the shit out of that mound.
Can I make a perception check to see what else is around us?
Sure. Go ahead.
I'm gonna assume I would also investigate the mound when seeing it.
That's
Do
I mean, does it look weird? Because if not, I will then not check it out.
That 2 though. Also that 19.
Hey, I mean,
14. So with a 19, you definitely can tell that this is a burial mound. With a 14, you can see at the lake there are a couple hovels, and you also see boats beached on the shore of the lake.
Oh. Do I see any people there, like in the boats, or just empty boats?
They're empty. That's why they're shored.
Do they look old?
You can't tell from this distance.
And they're like how far away from me? Like
Like 200 feet.
200 feet? I'll
About
start making
double
my
as
way
far
over
as- Okay.
to the hovels.
Okay. It's about double the distance from the mound. Because the mound is further off to the left. To the west.
Hello?
Sorry, I'm yawning a lot today. I don't know why. You walk up to the hovels, and you don't hear anything, but you look around, and the boats are fairly used. You do see a dock, and it doesn't seem to be, like dirty or filthy, like it hasn't been used in forever. But you do see out on the lake, you do see some kind of something moving. Make a perception check.
All right.
Because I would assume you want to look at the thing.
That's 20 total.
20 total. Yeah, it's definitely someone out on a boat on the lake.
Can I like
like a dude?
a dude? Does he look like old or young? Can't tell.
You can't quite tell from this distance. He's a good like quarter mile out.
Oh. I'm gonna just wave, see if he notices me. Hey.
He does not notice you.
Hello. Yeah,
He doesn't hear you either.
Jeez. All right.
Quarter mile, yo. It's a lot farther than you think.
Hey, Ontor.
Hmm?
Can you like shoot like some magic thing into the air so he sees us?
I could.
Cantrip firebolt.
Do you want me to?
I mean, you can't seem to hear us or see us. Maybe he'll see that.
I shoot a firebolt flare.
Firebolt flare. Okay. Yeah, you shoot it up in the air, and you can hear off in the distance just the Ents. No. Yeah.
It's not in the forest. It's by a lake. There's plenty of water.
You're not wrong. You do get the sense like he sees the flare. It doesn't mean that he sees you, but I'll see if he does or not.
Could go to, was it
Well,
240?
Okay.
I think is the maximum range I have on that now. Something a little
Nice.
ridiculous.
Okay. Well, that's
Spell
that's
sniper
pretty
is
good.
the whole.
He does see you and waves.
Yeah, 240 feet into
And
the air.
he goes back to doing what he's doing, which you can clearly tell he's fishing now.
Oh.
So that's why he didn't notice you at first, because he was enraptured with that fishing.
It's a fine art that requires diligent concentration.
All right. Well, you said there's like a couple hovels around.
Yeah, there's like 6.
All right, I'll
And you're
check
only
each
at
one.
right now. Okay.
I'll check each one.
You look at a few others. There's an old man in one of them, and he's currently out on his quote unquote front porch, and he's asleep in his rocking chair. And he has a boat, and it is not old, but it is definitely used and not new. Another one has a woman and child. They're both inside their hovel, speaking and doing something. You can't really tell because unless you want to intrude on their house. A couple other ones have a few people here and there. It's not like they're all paying attention to you and want to do anything with you. They're just minding their own business. Small little fishing community.
How many of them noticed me shoot a bolt of fire into the sky?
Actually, it's surprising none of them do it because they're inside their house.
Oh, yeah, that would actually
I'm
explain.
gonna kind of go up to the sleeping guy, like, hello.
I'm gonna see if he.
Jeez, how rude. Could have picked one of the not sleeping people.
Yep, he does not wake up.
All right.
He is very clearly snoring.
Specifically picked.
I'm gonna go up to Illithil and I'm gonna quietly say to him, there's an old legend about a man who woke another sleeping man.
As
and
you
terrible
whisper,
things happened.
As you whisper, he wakes up.
Hello. You came out.
And,
Terrible things will happen to me.
You youngsters, what are you doing? What? Who are you people?
Sorry,
We're not from
sir.
around here. We're headed north. Just
Yeah, northerners. I don't see
I'm
many of
actually a
them around these
southerner.
parts.
I'm actually a southerner. I come from.
Well, yeah, I'm the northerner, but we're headed north. We're not from around here.
He
really.
just he points to each of you like, you're definitely not from around these parts. You have a fucking lizard with you.
That's not nice.
Dragonborn. Come on.
What?
They're the dragon people.
A dragon?
Well, not
No.
not a dragon, but a humanoid that resembles a dragon.
No, she's literally a dragon. Watch. Hey, turn into a dragon. Do the thing when you turn
I
into a
read that,
dragon.
Darhana.
Yes, Darhana, please show us how you can turn into a dragon.
Watch this. It's crazy. She just turns into a huge dragon, kills everyone. Watch. Do it.
No, please, I beg you, Horsey.
Well,
I don't have anything I could do to actually bullshit my way through it.
Yeah,
I was gonna see if I had any illusions.
I'm gonna say roll deception on that, and that was specifically you, Jeeves. Roll deception for that. Yeah, no. He completely believes you. He's pissing his boots.
She's a good dragon.
Oh, you
though.
don't have to worry. Not all dragons are bad. I knew a dragon. That's how I know.
All right.
I am so confused.
You should be.
Yeah, actually, you really should be. We have not made a lot of sense. Kind of just been
Yeah,
rambling.
Yeah, you guys have been very weird about this. He goes, I'm gonna go inside.
Okay, have a good day. We're gonna keep.
Okay, hold on.
It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
Darhana, can you lend me the map, please?
Yeah, I hand it over.
Okay, do you know what the name of this town is? And I point to the left most. This one? And I point at the map.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that one. I thought you were gonna say Tenria. He says, that's. He like thinks for a second. That is Fenrir, I believe. Yeah, Fenrir.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Are there any like kind of monsters around here or anything?
Monsters. You have to look in the forest for that, but I guess you would know that considering you came from there.
Yeah,
Yeah, we met
also
a
in
few
that
things.
Dragon.
the long-eared guys actually helped us find our way out over here.
Oh,
Sylvans, they're
Yeah.
called.
you met the pointy ones.
Yeah, they were nice. They were nice.
Yes, the pointy ones.
They're not nice.
Well, they were accommodating to our request because we respected their boundaries.
I have no idea
Mostly.
what the hell you're talking about. I'm gonna go back inside and take a nap now.
Okay.
Okay.
Good
Just for
luck, sir.
I'm gonna turn back
Goodbye.
to the group and say, should we like get a boat and go north or walk?
I think
By
we
the
should
way,
walk.
you guys don't know this, but this river is much wider than the river from before that you guys crossed. This one's like a good 3 or 4 miles wide.
Jesus.
Miles? Jesus.
Rivers are big, dude.
Everything is big here. We should walk.
All right.
Walking
I don't
Walk
trust
it
this.
is.
I don't trust rivers and less white rivers.
Okay, seems a bit racist on the river spectrum.
By the way,
but-
that's the width of the river.
All right.
That's the only one that's actually to scale.
cool.
I think we should walk alongside.
All right. Let's.
I hurt myself.
God, so this like
Awesome.
pond is huge or whatever.
Well, it's a lake, but
It's a lake.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lake. It is not a pond.
It's big as fuck.
It's actually called Crystalline Lake.
Ooh, is it because of the crystalline color of the water?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh my God,
then
that's
it's
crazy.
got to be because crystals grow at the bottom.
Shut up.
You never know.
You
All right.
totally,
Should we keep
you
going,
totally don't know.
or do you want to stay here for a bit? I don't know.
I say we
should
move
get-
on.
Let's skedaddle.
Yeah. All
Yes,
right.
skedaddle. All right. Are you taking a boat or are you just walking?
Walking.
Walking.
Okay. Great, because that means that you have to get several boats. So as you walk along the lake, because I assume you guys are going to walk along the lake.
Yes.
River.
Well, no, because the lake is like several.
Oh yeah, along the lake
Yeah.
to the river. Follow the
Yeah.
river.
That thing. The words that you just said. It's
Yeah.
gonna take you a little longer to get to the actual river itself. But
Cool.
eventually you do reach the edge of the lake, and there's not as many hovels or fishing boats out here. There were a few more as you walked along, but you do see at the area where the lake turns into a river. There is a bridge that goes over it, or technically a bridge, and it's like a how do you call those things? Instead of like a swinging bridge between two mountains, it's kind of like a raft bridge on a river, and there is a little booth kind of thing next to that bridge.
Like a toll booth?
Are we gonna cross the river?
Yeah, that. It's up to you.
I
I don't think
wasn't
so.
What side
really
of the town?
planning
What side
on
of
it. I was just
Yeah,
gonna
what side
follow
of the-
along the shore.
Yeah.
I actually have to move that square. That square is not where I need it to be.
Yeah, because I thought like
If it's on the other side of the river,
yeah.
yeah, we need to cross.
No, it's not on the other side of the river.
It's still on the left side.
No, I
It's
think
on-
it's
it's
on the river.
It's River Run.
I get it.
Is there anybody in the booth?
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna ask him if we need to cross the river, or if it's best to cross the river to get to.
So you walk up to the man, and he's kind of just like leaning on his hand, very bored, and he's like messing with a quill and ink jar, or whatever you call those things, and he looks up at you and says, "You guys are going north?"
To Fenrir.
Yes, sir.
If you're going to Fenrir, you're gonna want a boat.
We are.
Yes. The only way to actually get to Fenrir is with a boat.
Is
you
this
have
your
boats?
the only station?
If you go further north, on the right side of the river, there is a shipping dock.
Okay.
You can
Are
hire
there
a
any-
ship there.
Okay. Let's go there.
Alright, yeah.
There is a toll to cross this bridge, by the way.
Do we
How
need to
much?
cross the bridge to get to the shipping dock?
Yeah.
All right. How much is the toll?
You look at the sign that says toll 1 gold
I pay
per
it.
person. Per person.
I pay it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. It says, "All right, thank you."
I've
Move
got
along."
no reason to cheap out.
He
What's
goes
it
back
called?
to messing with his quill.
Right.
I
Also,
mean,
he-
you know, we really need to pinch our pennies, you guys.
Yeah.
I know, right? Like,
Yeah, I
totally
only
have,
have
like,
225 gold on me now. Gosh. I'm so broke.
Anyways, you guys walk across the bridge. It is very weird because the rafts are like 6 or 7 feet across, but they sway in the river as you walk across. It's very much like walking across a swinging bridge, but way more dangerous because you're literally in a river, and if
And
they
it-
break, you're dead.
And is the bridge like 3 miles across too?
Yes, it is.
I
It's actually longer than 3 miles because it's being pulled by the river, so it has to be made longer than the actual river is.
Oh, boy.
Or-
I seriously hope they are using our tolls to maintain this bridge, because if not, that's stealing.
You look down and the rafts are tied pretty easily together, but they're waterlogged. There's some wood rot in some of them.
Oh boy.
They're
Man, if
not
this bridge goes out, I'm gonna sink like a rock.
On the
as
bright
you get to
side,
the
if
half-
this bridge goes out, I can save at least one person.
Pick me.
yourself, yay!
Yeah, it'll be myself.
I figured as much. You're that kind of person.
I am that kind of person.
Okay, so as you get to the halfway point, you actually see the ropes and bindings that hold the bridge together. they actually look like they separate at this point, and you guys actually have to like jump a little bit. It's like a good like 2 or 3 foot gap, but you also hear a bell ringing, and you can see off on the lake there is a ship, and it is very clearly coming straight for the bridge.
Oh boy.
So you also feel the bridge starting to move.
Oh, lovely.
We're gonna have to run.
It's
No,
a moving
no.
bridge.
You don't have to run because the bridge is being pulled toward shore.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna say like you guys can make a dexterity check to see if you can stay on because it is being pulled pretty forcefully. But
Check your saving throw.
Dexterity.
Check. It is
No.
Athletics. Athletics.
It is
Yeah, nope.
No consideration for
dexterity.
people. What? This.
Oh boy, that's great.
15.
Okay. So everyone but Ontor succeeds, and Ontor falls onto his face because it's slippery and it's not great. You don't fall into the river; you just fall on your face.
Ow. And then I stand back up.
Yep. And you trip again.
What's your fit?
I sit.
That's a good choice. So as the bridge gets pulled in and you reach the shore, the ship does go through and it doesn't hit anything. You actually hear like more bells being rung, and after the ship passes, 2 grappling hooks are sent over the bridge, or not bridge, by what do you call those things? Ballistas. Like you see a mounted ballista come out from the back of the booth, and it fires a grappling hook across the other side, and another one comes from the other side as well to hook onto the bridge and then pull back across to hook back up.
Wow. This is a pretty clever mechanism.
I love this this river. You guys have no idea. Engineering, it's fun.
Kudos to the engineers.
So you get to the other side and says, "Welcome to the centers."
Thank you.
If
The
you head
centers?
north, yes, the centers. This is basically there's one river that runs south, and there's another river that runs north, and it is the only river lake / thing that is continuously running on itself. Like there's a river coming from the mountains that runs down into this lake, and then the river that it goes back up to the mountains, and then disappears somewhere. No one actually knows where, but like this is the center area that you guys are in that is separated by the 2 rivers.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the centers.
Interesting.
Yep.
So, if we continue north from here, do we reach Fenrir? I asked to the person.
If you continue north here along this river, you'll reach the shipping docks that actually send goods from. I forgot the name of it. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Fenrir?
Where are the things? Nope, not Fenrir. It's the other one. The town that you actually see on the map. I gotta find the other map that I sent you guys. There it is. Feldsmast. It ships Sheld's to Fenrir to the lake towns. So it has a pretty busy schedule, but it should be able to get you to where you're needing to go. There's also several districts in the centers that sell stuff, such as Middle Airs, which is basically the center of the centers, and it's basically like a big bazaar town. Not bazaar, bazaar, that one.
Well,
Bizaar, that one.
Bizarre.
It is bizarre. Okay.
It is bizarre.
It is very bizarre that it is bizarre. Okay, so you guys can can ask him anything that you really need to know. There's more stuff in the centers as well, but
And what
it's up to you
does
if you want
it
to ask.
cost to rent the boat?
Boat rentals vary depending on the size of the group being transported. One-person boats usually are a ferry, which is literally just 5 gold. But the group that you guys have would probably be on what do you call those boats? Okay, so you know how
Galleons?
like a barge, but
Oh.
no, not a galleon. The galleon would not fit on this river. It would
No, it
fall
wouldn't.
down to the bottom. It's a big river. It's not a deep river. Anyways,
Yeah, it'd be a barge.
yeah, it'd be a barge, and it's like a people transporter but barge. I forget what they're fucking called.
Still
Like,
probably a
there's
barge.
Well, no, because there's an actual name for them, and they're used out in like Louisiana and like swamplands, and they have like those big rotating things on the back of
The
the ship.
steamboat?
Yeah, like a steamboat, but not called one.
Mm.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I actually have no idea what you guys.
I think they're just called paddle boats, but I don't.
Yeah,
actually
they're paddle boats.
Paddle barge.
Paddle barge. That one.
Maybe.
We'll go with that. It does
Cool.
not run on steam; it runs on magic.
Ooh, magic.
Yep, magic steamboat. And those usually cost around 100 gold a person.
That sounds like a drug.
What?
Magic steamboat.
Alright, well, let's
Okay.
go to this place, I guess.
Have fun. As you guys go north at this point, we'll just say you don't meet anything in the centers as you go along north. But as you get to the shipping docks, they're a lot larger than you were expecting. You can see about
Like
40 or
everything
so
we have seen.
Well, yes and no, but like this is simply just a shipping dock. It's not meant like for transport. It's meant for like shipping cargo and stuff like that. It's not meant like this is a tourist attraction. This is just to ship stuff. So there's a bunch of warehouses. There's obviously docks, but the docks are very big. And as you walk along, you can see this is not technically a town, but it does have like a border that you have to cross into. You can either walk up onto the docks or you can go into the quote-unquote town. And you can see coming from the town there is a big burly man with what do you call those vest things?
Life vest?
No, not a life vest. It's like what sailors wear, but not like it's like a light vest. I forget what they're called. Doesn't
I
matter.
don't know.
He walks up to you. He's basically wearing sailor gear, and he says, "Welcome, travelers. We don't usually see many people out here. What can we help with you at the shipping docks today?"
We need to hire a boat so we can go up to Fenrir.
All right. Well, you're going to want to look at the northern docks. Those are usually where the shipping barges are.
Yeah,
And what
can
time
use-
is it roughly?
It's around like 2:30 in the afternoon at this point.
Okay.
And excuse me if it may sound weird, but do you know what year is it?
The year is because we actually have a calendar now. Go into world history, look at the map. Where is the world map thing? Or the? Could have sworn oh, there it is. Found it. Whoops. Oh, I forgot we had to open this on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dummy. Give me 1 second. I gotta find it again.
Dank meme.
I believe it's called. Yep, dank memes. All the dank memes. There we go. Calendar generator. Load. I forget I where I actually saved that. Because this is important. We should get this straightened out, where like what time of year it is and that kind of stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
Maybe it just might be in M there. No, I don't see it. I don't know why I don't see it. That's weird. Oh, it's because it's not called that. It's called calendar. Because I'm an idiot. There it is. Okay. Okay, so I assume you guys have the calendar open up at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I am instead, I believe I can just save this. No, I do have to do that. Okay, never mind then. If you look at the months, Hendis, Nin, Vader, Brimharad,
What have you?
Eric.
You've lost me.
Are you looking at the calendars?
I might be looking at the wrong thing.
You might be looking at the wrong thing. So I'm going to send you the link, and then I'm also going to tell you to, because it's a weird way of doing it. I don't know why they do it this way, but they basically have you copy a file down and then, upload it to the site.
Yeah, it's so you can like generate it on the fly if you need to.
Yep. That's the thing.
Okay, yeah, I was there.
Okay. You have the file open?
You just continue, my dude. It's okay.
Okay, that's fine. Well, basically, it's late spring, and the month is called Iraq.
Okay.
It is currently the 13th of Iraq, and the year is minus 30 of what you see on the calendar. So it is not year 134, it is year 1004.
Cool.
Awesome.
Okay, so I guess we are aware in character about this, right? Of the
Yes. That's what you were asking originally, like what year it is. He says 1004.
so we are 30 years in the past.
30 years.
Jesus. Yep.
So
That's
Um,
it's good to know.
and he does say Age of Unity. So Age of Unity 1004. He does look at you a little weirdly.
Thank you very much.
What
You're
month
welcome.
we've been
did
through a
you
lot
say
of
we were
stuff
in?
lately.
I ignore his weird looks.
I could see that. What'd you guys say? What? Huh?
What month did you
Thanks.
say?
It is Iraq.
Iraq.
The 13th of Iraq.
13th of Eric.
All right.
Oh, so on a waning. I have a whole nother month before that happens. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a waning moon. I'm alright. Dodging the
Alright.
bullet a second time, apparently.
You sure about that?
Maybe.
You
I don't
sure
know.
it's another? You sure it's another full month?
Well, maybe a little less.
You
Maybe,
notice?
like,
You notice how I have those circles on the calendar?
Yep.
Those are the moons. There are 2 of them.
Do they never line up to be a double full? Oh, no, they do. Never mind. I see it.
They
Next
do.
month they will. For
Yep.
2 days in a row.
Mhm.
Oh jeez.
That'll be fine.
yay.
We'll not worry about that until that comes up.
Yeah.
Because why worry about weird things when we don't even know they're happening?
Nope. Why ask questions if you don't want to know about them?
Holy shit! That's a 6-day. Okay, you know what? Fine. Things are gonna get weird.
They probably will.
Yeah,
So-
things are gonna get a little crazy, but we'll stop metagaming at that point.
Yep.
All right, let's head to the north, though.
Yep. Okay. So he points you in the right direction, and after just a couple minutes, you get up on the docks. You look around at the couple of the ships. Some of them are actually really big. They're about like brig size. I don't know if you know what briggers are. They're basically smaller ramming ships.
Yep.
Okay. They have that like big hook thing in the front, which is literally just called a ram. There are a couple frigates here and there. They're not huge. They're definitely big though.
Really, a
they're-
frigate can fit?
Yeah, a frigate can fit. Galleon, on the other hand, cannot.
I mean, I know a
Galleon's
galleon's
larger.
much bigger than a frigate, but
Yeah.
I knew frigates
Frigate
are
is-
pretty big and set pretty low.
Yes, but they do not. They do fit very snugly.
Okay.
It's like 60 feet.
Oh, all right.
I'll go look for a captain, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
make
go
a.
Yeah, let's
Trying to
go
see
look
The
at
what-
dockmaster, whatever.
Yeah, you walk up to a couple of the people, and they do point you in the right direction. And there is the dockmaster. He's wearing this big weird purple hat with a feather on it, and he's sitting in front of a desk, not in front, but behind a desk, and he's writing stuff down in a ledger. Clearly, you can see that. And he looks up at you and says, "Give me one moment." Continues writing. Continues writing.
I prestidigitate some sparkles into the air above my head.
He pays no mind to that because he's still writing in his ledger.
That's cool.
Okay, so how long are you guys willing to wait?
About 3 minutes before I say hello.
Okay. After you say hello, he says, "I'm doing math in order to correct a mistake that was just made. I'm going to put this down. However, if I lose train of thought, you pay the bill."
Yeah, that's not happening.
He puts it back down and sets down the quill and looks up to you and says, "Yes, how can I help you?"
We need to book a ship north of Fenrir, and we're just looking for a boat captain who's going quickly. Or soon.
Okay. So the only ships that we have going to Fenrir right now are the Whisking Wain. There's the Ethel. What the heck did I name it? Ethel Dawn? Yeah, Ethel Dawn. The Crace Goose. That's a thing. And the Red Baron.
Do you know which one's leaving the soon?
The Red Baron is leaving in 1 day, and that is the soonest.
Okay. Where can we find the captain?
He can be found in the tavern, most likely at the edge of the dock stations.
Do you know what kind of vessel the Red Baron is?
The Red Baron is technically a shipping frigate, but it's used for many things.
Can it
So
fit
they're known
6
to
of us?
take passengers along with them.
Yes, they are not against doing that.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Well, and he goes back to.
Is there a place?
And then at the tavern would be where you would sleep because that's also an inn. It's a tavern inn. Basically, whenever I say a tavern, assume that I'm also meaning an inn. And
Okay.
whenever I say an inn, I also mean a tavern. They always have the two in the same thing.
Because people like to get drinks where they sleep. Because it means they don't have to call a cab.
Exactly. Or in this case, horse-drawn carriage.
Or, yeah, that. Which would still technically be a taxi.
Yeah, they didn't even have like a little taxi sign on it. But as you guys walk away, you can hear him say, "God damn it!"
I'm gonna spin around and be
lost
like,
track.
do you need assistance?
Yeah, I
No. I just lost track.
All right.
We'll leave it to it.
I'll toss him a gold piece.
He laughs. It's fine. And you guys, I would assume you don't do anything else, but you just walk away.
Yep.
You goes back to writing in his ledger. You ask around, and the tavern that the Red Baron captain goes to is called the Withering Eel, and it is, as the name implies, it is a rather not great place. You can hear on the inside there is jovial laughing and the sound of quote-unquote fighting, bar fights, and there is music being played, and you walk in. I assume someone is going to walk in at this point.
Yeah, I'll walk in.
And it smells awful in here. Like you just walk into a wall of, this place is a drunkard's tavern. And you look around.
Smells like home.
Every single person in this entire room has a tattoo on their left arm. And it is a skull and crossbones.
Oh boy.
You see one person in the far right of the room that's just sitting by themselves with a hat over their head. And it looks to be a rather large pirate hat. I say pirate hat, but it's literally just like a sea captain hat. And you look around, and every single one of the people in this room is a sailor. You can clearly tell that. The barkeep is literally just cleaning glasses and cups and mugs and stuff like that. And there is a barmaid walking around, big bosoms and all that shit. And she's giving out drinks to each of the sailors, and they're giving her gold and all that good stuff. And she walks up to you and says, "Hello, dearies. How may I help you?"
Oh boy.
We're
Welcome
looking
to
for
the Withering Eel.
We're looking for the captain of the Red Baron.
Oh, yes, that would be that fine woman over there in the corner.
Okay.
Best not go there empty-handed, though.
Give me a bottle of wine.
They prefer red rum.
Okay, give me a bottle of red rum.
Classic.
He says, okay. She says, okay, 5 gold, please.
All right, and over 5 gold.
Okay, and she comes back with a bottle of red rum for you.
All right, I'll make my way over, I guess.
Okay. Are you doing this alone?
I'll go with him.
No, I'm gonna go.
I go with, yeah.
Okay, so literally everyone else going. Awesome. So you all walk up, and I would assume that Illithil is the one that's sitting down.
Yeah, sure.
She is a short, stout woman. She doesn't look too much taller than what the heck is the dude's name? Basically, she's shorter than most of you, but taller than what's his face? Jeez. She's like 4.5 to 5 feet tall, somewhere in between there. She is very muscular, though. You can see on her face of what you can make out of her. There are several scars. Her body seems to be very lean and a built figure. She wears red. What do you call those things? I cannot think. A corset, and basically basically what a prostitute would wear, but a captain. and she wears
Jeez.
leather hodens and stuff like that. And
Is she a doxy?
basically, what a ship captain.
A pirate captain doxy. I have a slight amount of respect for this woman.
Yep. And she is snoring. She is out cold.
I'm gonna slam the bottle on the table.
It does not affect her.
Oh, thank God, that's so rude.
Not in this
Is that how you
place, isn't it?
introduce
I'm
yourself?
going to lean into Ilithil and yet again whisper into his ear and say, "Remember that thing I was telling you about waking sleeping people?"
I'm gonna pour out. I'm gonna pour
yeah,
a
Can
glass.
you feel the atmosphere?
I'm gonna pour a glass out, or a cup out.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
no,
give you
no.
half glass. So you pour out a glass, and upon doing so, she immediately comes to, and her hat comes up on her hat. Her nose is broken in several places. Her eyes are deep and sunken, and they have a lot of bags under them. And her smile is crooked, and she is missing several teeth. But she looks directly at you and says, "Someone brought me rum."
Hey, want to help me finish this?
I can do one better. Give me the bottle.
No, yeah, I meant the bottle. Do you want to help me finish
Okay.
the bottle?
Yeah. She just takes the bottle from you. You can have that glass. And she just starts chugging the bottle.
Yeah, all right.
Charming.
She says, "What do you want?"
My kind of woman.
I hear you're the captain of the Red Baron.
Loosely so, yes.
We're looking to hire a ship to go north to Fenrir. I hear you're heading out tomorrow.
Yes, we leave tomorrow. You will be cramped. There are only 2 rooms that we have available right now. There's a lot of shipment going on. But there are several, hammocks and beds that you can sleep in, but it'll be cramped.
That's fine.
All right.
Perfectly fine.
How much?
It's 50 gold per person.
All right. Seems
Sure.
fair enough.
I'll pay that.
Okay, you hand her.
Hard phones.
Oh yeah, we do have party
So-
funds.
If you need a return journey, it is the same amount. We'll be leaving Fenrir about 3 days afterwards.
I'm not
Okay.
entirely
You're right.
certain how long we're going to be staying there, but we'll keep
Yeah.
you in mind.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
What time are you heading out tomorrow?
Crack of dawn.
All right.
How
Trust
much?
me, you'll hear us.
How much
Well,
I may
now-
have you
Joe,
send
did you get
someone
my
to wake
PM?
us?
I'll send my first mate. He'll definitely get you up. He's a loud son of a bitch. But
Excellent.
be ready.
Yeah, we'll be up.
Joe, did you get my PM?
I did not. I will check that now. Oh, yeah. So during this entire conversation, I want to make a roll for that. Are you doing this stealthily?
Of course.
Okay, awesome. Make a roll for me, please.
That would be a sleight of hand.
Yes, sleight of hand, not stealth.
Seems like it checks out.
Awesome. Yeah, no one else can see it. And she does reply. I'll send you the message in a minute, but
Tank.
for now she's just chugging the bottle, and every time she takes a swig, you can see her fingers like tapping on the bottle as she does so. But yeah, that's about it. She says, "I'll send my first mate in the morning."
That's perfect. We're gonna be staying here, right?
Should we?
Yeah, I'll flag down the barmaid and ask for.
I
some
don't
room.
think we have many options.
The barmaid does come over and
That's
says, "Yes, if you require rooms, we have several available. Some that require or not require meet the needs of smaller folk."
So I guess I don't know how many rooms do we need, guys.
That's
How
up
many
to you.
rooms are available?
We have 6 available currently.
Perfect.
I mean,
Unless
there's
you guys
only
want to
5
double
of us because one of us got carried away.
Oh yeah.
We have 2 small people rooms. There's a couple rooms, meaning like if you want to sleep with someone, that kind of thing.
Like the
They're-
bed's shaped as a heart and it vibrates, kind of.
Nice.
Yep, that-
Rotates around.
They're totally water beds. It's totally a thing.
Ah, honeymoon
Yeah.
suites.
Yeah, but in a rundown bar for freaking pirates.
Pirate honeymoon suites. Oh, that's the prostitute room.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Is there a captain prostitute room?
Yes, there is.
Okay, so 1 room each.
Sounds good.
yeah.
Yeah.
What time is
Or
it?
Just the night.
It's getting to like 4 o'clock at this point. Also, it is about it is 15 gold a room. It's not cheap.
15?
15 gold a room.
Mm.
Alright.
Well,
Okay.
let's hope the rooms are okay.
Okay, you pay.
Probably not gonna be.
Yep.
She gives you the keys. It's like a little ring with keys on it. So you guys are free to drink and be merry and all that shit, or you can just go straight to bed. Up to you.
I'm gonna get a
fucking
glass of
drink.
this red rum. I want to know how good it tastes. Also,
Yeah,
I
I'm
need to
gonna
know how
drink.
much it costs.
5 gold
Oh yeah.
for a bottle.
Well, that's for the.
Most,
You know what? I'll
most
pay
ale
the.
will be.
I'll
most
pay the
will
5
be
gold for the
gold.
bottle.
Okay, you're gonna get rum. Most ale, however, is just like a bottle basically, or not bottle. I guess it would be like 5 gold a barrel basically.
Huh.
It's cheap. It's not like expensive nice ale. It's fucking CB bar pirate ale.
I'm gonna ask for the specialty.
It's the red rum.
Ah, okay.
You already have it.
Well, not anymore. She took
Well,
it.
you had a glass of it.
Guess what? In a pirate bar, they're gonna have lots of it.
I'll call Ilzilla and say, "Hey, buddy," and hold up more red rum.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over, get some more rum. I want rum.
Same.
Alright.
Well, I guess we'll get a couple bottles for the table.
Yeah.
Probably.
And probably some food.
When we were going to the tavern, did we see like anything special going on? Like this town has anything of interest? Like this dock, I mean?
Say that again.
Like it has any place of interest, like, or is it just like
There are a few shopping areas in the centers, but it's best to stay away from the mountain towns. They're not very welcoming of outsiders. However, bazaars, bazaars are by far some of the best shopping areas in this sector in the south. This district in the south. You'll never find better stuff there.
okay.
It's fun. I'm gonna grab a bottle and head out.
I'm gonna probably hand him like 100 gold and then just stay in the tavern.
Okay.
Yeah, Janie.
So I'm gonna say like however much you guys want to get, you just tell me how much you spend and it'll happen. Because CD pirate bar, and if any of you want to, you can get into bar fights. It's up to you.
I'm going to forego actually getting into a bar fight, but I will put 5 gold down for a decent meal.
Yeah, I'll probably, pay for a bottle and a meal.
Am I the only one going to the bazaar? Or
No, I will go.
By
with
the
it.
way, the bazaar is about a 4-hour travel from.
Oh,
okay, never mind.
I thought it was in the
It's-
Never
dark.
mind. Stay at the bar.
It's a good distance from here.
Never mind. I thought
Right,
it
stay
was
at the bar.
like nearby. So will I?
I was
Are there
gonna
any,
ask if
like,
there was a brothel
really
around,
big
but I have
guns
a
around
feeling
that,
we're
that are
in the
fighting?
brothel.
She looks at you kind of weirdly and says, "Yes, it's not in this town though. Also, this technically isn't a town, so I don't know why I said that. Not around these parts, no."
Yeah. So seems this is a pretty like barren, right? It's not. It's not like a more than a gathering spot so to rest and
Yeah,
And go.
it's basically to do business, get shipments, that kind of stuff, warehouses. There's nothing really of interest here.
okay. So just getting a good meal and going to sleep, I guess.
Okay.
Not
The
getting
meal,
drunk now.
the meal, and that kind of stuff. It costs very minimal. It's not that much. Like maybe a gold a person. Basically, after you go to sleep, the beds are comfy. That's the word you want to say. But some of you did get stuck into the couple rooms, and they're water beds.
Ooh, wait. Could I be one of them? And could I actually look for a lady of the evening?
Okay then. Yeah, you can definitely look around. I would definitely say investigation check to find one though.
Awesome. All right. Let's investigate.
Who would be the person? Oh, well, I'll ask when this is done.
Eh. It's a 12.
With a 12, it takes you a couple like good hours, but like it's around like dusk and sunset, and you do find a lady of the night once it turns nighttime, and she's currently not at the docks, but like a couple streets away, and she's talking with a medieval pimp. That's the best way I can say it.
Excellent.
Excellent.
I am going to inquire about pricing.
You walk up to her, and the pimp
Stop making it so businesslike.
says,
That's how it works.
It is a business.
She's busy right now. We'll find another one.
All right.
Okay. As you start to walk away, you hear her get slapped.
I'm not the chivalrous guy.
It sounds like
This
a
is not my
none of your
business.
business, yeah.
This is none of my business. I'm walking
Sounds like
away.
a whole lot of someone else's business happening over there.
Great. Yeah, she's sobbing as you walk away. So
So I ask the next person I see who is here, or when we were asking the people. Yeah.
Icarus.
If there's any sort of like merchant around.
Yeah, almost every single warehouse has a merchant tied to them.
Really? That's
The ship that you guys are going on right now, he's hired the ship that you guys are going on to ship his stuff to Fenrir.
Okay. Do you know where he would be, or how I could find him?
He's usually at his warehouse. It's on the southern end of the district.
Got it. Name maybe?
I believe it's Thomas.
Thomas.
Yes.
Got it. All right. So my lovely friends, who has the teeth?
Teeth.
Hey, I'm asking
I
my
have
friends.
the
This is
teeth.
my business. Thank you very much.
I am confused as to what you are referencing.
So you have the teeth.
Are we
can I-
looking to sell these?
I'm looking to sell those. Those are my teeth.
Let's
No
go.
offense.
Oh, okay. You're asking the group. Okay, I thought you were
Yeah, I
asking.
said hello,
me.
friends.
Okay, never mind then.
You know.
Let's go then.
Okay, sweet.
We're gonna go sell some teeth.
This is gonna be fun.
So
Was that all you got? Just teeth?
Most of the
Yes.
stuff was burnt. So I just got as many teeth as I could. I got all of his tusks, and I got
How many do you have written down on your sheet?
I have
Yeah.
four of the tusks, the big fangs, and seven of the teeth because he broke a lot of them trying to get the tusks out.
Okay.
I think it's worth the tusks would be worth more always.
Probably.
Yeah. Here's a good question. Did you clean them?
Probably not.
No.
Awesome. Awesome. That's going to be great. Okay. So, yeah, you guys find it pretty easily. It's not really like a store. It's a warehouse with like an attached sleeping area, basically. So like an office. You walk up, and there are guards in front of the main entrance, and they say, "We can't let you enter here. What's your business here?"
Well, I have a one-of-a-kind offer that I was wanting to bestow upon the local merchant that I hear might be interested in this little place.
This isn't a store, kid. We're not here to buy stuff.
Well, you don't sell things to stores, but just hear me out. This is a pretty big deal, and if you pass it up, you'll never get to even know what it was. I just think that maybe he should decide
He's
if
just
he
gonna cut
wants
you
to
off and
see.
say, our job isn't to look at your wares. Our job is to protect the goods inside the warehouse. We can't let you in. Thomas is
Well-
already getting ready to leave tomorrow. Bring this up with him tomorrow.
I was really hoping that I could talk to Thomas tonight, though. We have a very busy trip, and I don't want to disturb anyone on it, you know? How about you just tell Thomas? How about
Where
you just tell
exactly are you staying?
I'm not exactly good at describing. You want to cover where we're staying?
We're staying at the eel, the
Withering Eel.
withering. That's not
Writh-
the word.
Writhing.
Writhing eel.
Yeah, writhing. That one. The one that makes sense.
Writhing eel.
The writhing eel. He says, okay, that one. We'll send Thomas to you in the morning to see what he has, what he wants to do with it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your cooperation.
Yeah, get lost.
Will do.
And I guess I'm heading back.
Dope. Also, Ontor, you do find another one, and she is definitely willing to give you her services in return for the monetary donations.
And how
get
much
to
would
use
those
her-
monetary donations be?
It is 50 gold a night, sir.
Oh, I'll pay the 50 gold.
Dope.
Make a constitution check.
Make
Didn't you only
constitution-
have 45 gold on you?
The HIV.
What?
Didn't he only have like 45 gold on him?
I had over 200
25.
on me.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay.
Are you
I
down- are
started
you
this.
down now?
I started. Yes, I've been marking it down every time I made a purchase.
Okay, awesome.
I was just gonna say no. Our party funds aren't funding.
No, don't worry, don't worry. I'm
hope
paying for
not.
this. I am paying for this out of my own pocket. I am being a responsible purchaser of prostitutes.
Oh, are you being that responsible?
Actually, yes, I probably would be because I ain't raised no babies.
Awesome.
Is there a magic plan B?
I was actually gonna roll for it.
Is that just like a cantrip? Like
I feel like it'd be pretty expensive.
Magic condom.
Can I prestidigitate a condom?
You know what? I'm gonna say yes because you can technically make small alterations to things.
Awesome.
You just make your semen acidic.
Oh gosh.
No,
Oh,
fucking
God.
don't
What
fucking
the-
do that. Why
that-
would you?
dude,
That's
what?
I
not-
wouldn't say it was that. I would.
That's gonna mess up stuff.
Yeah, that
Gonna
sounds.
mess
I
up.
mean, it
do
wouldn't
not
have
look
to
up
be
your
a
pH
potent
balance.
He
acid.
totally wouldn't make her pregnant though. That's the thing.
No, nobody else would ever either.
I also think she'd probably die.
Okay,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have to
I
be.
mean, you don't need to live with a uterus.
First off,
Christ.
it wouldn't have to be that potent.
Oh, it's just it's a tingle.
Oh, wow,
man.
you're
Let's
actually
not
thinking about doing-
get
okay,
into
nope.
the details.
Nope.
We're
Nope.
not. We don't need to go into any details here. I'm just saying I will be that responsible.
More like a hot
good.
sauce than an
I
acid.
don't have to make a roll then.
I don't
Yeah.
know any of
You
that.
Don't need to make
Oh my
rolls.
God.
That doesn't
I'm
sound
just
like a good
enjoying
time.
myself.
Nope. We're done.
I'm
now.
enjoying myself.
It's morning now, guys. Hey, look.
I'm just using mission to.
Oh god. You guys are fucking awful, and I love you. All right, so while it's already 9 o'clock, I'm gonna say we're gonna stop there tonight.
Poor Phoenix.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I am so sorry, dude. Like this is just the normal for our group. We're really weird.
It is usually a chaotic mess. Yeah.
Oh, am
No,
I not
I-
going to do that business trade?
No, we'll do that next time. It's fine. He'll probably actually do it
good.
on the ship because he doesn't have means to carry it.
I hope not.
I mean, dude, they're massive.
I'm trying not to do it on the ships, though, on purpose, because there'll be more people to point out that I'm ripping them off.
You're not wrong, but hey, at least you get to make rolls for it to make it seem like you aren't.
Well, I was told he's going to see me tomorrow, and I will probably not, but I'll guilt trip him with it, maybe.
Dope.
Alrighty then.